Oral language is a way that humans use spoken words to express their knowledge, thoughts and ideas, and feelings. A child's oral language development provides a foundation for later development of their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. There are many ways oral language development can prepare a child to develop their reading and writing skills. One of these ways is that oral language builds a child's vocabulary. Children often gain information about word meaning and pronunciation by speaking and understanding others' speech. Oral language also aids in the development of how to correctly structure a child's language, including grammar. Children who can accurately articulate or verbalize their thoughts clearly have an easier time learning to read and summarize events that occur within a book compared to their peers who might struggle mastering oral language concepts. Oral language skills also help in building the concept of how we as a society appropriately go about reading and writing tasks, such as reading from left to right as well as reading from the top down. Finally, oral language fosters an attitude to want to use language for various purposes and in many different settings. The more comfortable a child feels about their oral language abilities, the more likely they are to use their abilities in new situations. Although many of these examples may seem logical to most, children can struggle with these types of tasks which often negatively affect their performance academically, thus affecting their reading and writing ability. In terms of your child's performance, I used a test of narrative language to assess their receptive and expressive language abilities. Based on the results, your child has qualified for services. This means that I plan on using a narrative intervention approach while working with your child. I will target story content in the form of story retell and story generation. I will push for your child to identify important story elements including characters, settings, plans, actions, and emotions. Along with this, we will work towards using complete sentences when describing the events that occurred in a story or creating short stories of their own as well. Finally, I will be able to monitor your child's progress using the test of narrative retell. The way in which this type of assessment works is I will read a story to your child, and after I'm finished, they will retell everything they can remember from the story back to me. By having your child perform this task, I will be able to see what elements of a story your child can most easily identify, as well as decide or figure out which ones are more challenging for them, and be able to focus more on those elements in the intervention process. It is my hope that through a narrative intervention approach, your child will at least feel more comfortable using their oral language, thus aiding in the growth of their reading and writing abilities. If there's any questions that you have for me at this time or down the road, please feel free to contact me via my email or the front office calling them. Thank you.